lovely special where I will give a gift of your own personal 2022 year ahead forecast reading when you order the soulmate or twin flame reading via my website. I will put that link in the description box below. So you order the twin flame soulmate reading, and then I will give you as a gift your very own personal 2022 year ahead forecast reading. It's a lovely one. Okay, so now let's see what's in store for Virgo for the month of February 2022. February 2022 for Virgo. Okay. All right. You guys have a slightly different flavor to what has been coming up so far. Oh, nice. Okay. And finally, nope, let's take another one as well. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this is interesting. So what I see here is, hey Louisa and Sass. I hope Sass listens to the readings too. And of course, as per usual, Tiger is lying here on the floor sleeping. Tiger went to the vet this morning and had his claws clipped. Very traumatic. As I said to the vet, it's like having a soundtrack going while you're having your manicure and your pedicure done. He sings through the whole thing. He moans like a drain. It is not sore. There is nothing wrong with having it done. It is the loveliest vet in the world, but Tiger is a drama queen, I'm afraid. Anyway, so it was an ordeal, and we are now sleeping. Goodness me. Okay, so the Empress card comes up, and that is about giving birth to dreams. It's about abundance. It's about being nurtured. So it can apply to many areas in your life. Okay, it can be the your relationship side of life. It can be your material side of life. It's a major arcana card, so it can really apply to anything in life. But it's that lavish, comfortable kind of feeling where things are being nurtured. You could also be doing the nurturing, okay? And you've got the energy to do it and the willpower to do it. It's not the kind of nurturing where you're thinking, oh, I'm so tired and I've got to do this. It just has that really warm, really comfortable, really nurturing feel to it. The Three of Fires also speaks about abundance. Little pink hearts from Peace, Spirit, and Love for me. Thank you. And pink hearts to you too. So it's having patience, making long-term plans, things looking good, abundance. And you got that right next to the Empress card. So that combination is really nice. So in the long term, oh, okay, Louisa. So Sass is a Cancerian. Okay. And the long-term influence here is one of abundance for you, Virgo. So if you look to the future, there's abundance coming in for you. And if you tune into that feeling, then you will find that you will start seeing more and more of it, and you will start feeling that feeling, and you'll be able to go with it. It's like you'll be able to jump into that stream and swim with it, okay? There's a little bit of patience required here, and a little bit of planning as well. The planning is mainly about getting yourself into that stream of feeling, okay? But there's definitely abundance lined up for you guys. Just get yourself into that stream. Get yourself tuned into that feeling. And have a bit of patience. It's not going to be overnight that it's going to land in your lap, but it is destined for you. And the Chariots talks about the recognition, public recognition or reward, okay, for something that you've been doing. Now, Virgos are very, very hard workers. They're diligent workers. They're neat workers. They're lovely to have work for you. If you're a person who wants to employ someone, employ a Virgo. They cross the T's, they dot the I's, and they have that ability to carry a thing through right to the end, okay? They're meticulous as well. They make the most amazing accountants. They're those kind of people. They make things neat and tidy and organized, okay? And they'll be the last one to leave the office at night because things still have to be fixed up. They're those kind of people. So you will find that tenacity of yours, that ability to cross T's and dot I's and stick things through right to the end will get you some kind of recognition coming up in February. Okay, you're going to be rewarded for that. And the Four of Fire speaks about contentment and peace and successful completion of a project. So definitely something draws to a close in the month of February. And I think it's on a sort of more work career front. Could be a project or a goal you had as well. And there's some kind of reward. I'm scratching my palms that I say that. So there's probably some kind of monetary reward coming in for many of you. Okay. Because of due diligence, because of the work that you did, you get recognition, and most likely it's going to be some kind of payment. Like I say, itchy palms, then that's the case. The Four of Water says, you, however, despite the fact that things, hey Lorna, how's it going? It's so nice to see you here as well. I so like when all of you guys turn up. Yeah, I feel like we're having a tea party. Okay, so you kind of starting to feel a little bit discontent. And I would say because there's a new opportunity that's going to present itself fairly soon. And one always gets a little bit of itchy feet when an opportunity is going to start turning up. It prepares you for a new opportunity that's going to be turning up. Pay attention, because it's actually right in front of you in February. And that itchy feet is maybe making you miss the fact that that opportunity is showing itself. And you might be wanting to actually change course completely. So it's a case of there might be something right under your nose that you're not quite seeing at the moment that will give you the satisfaction that you're really wanting, okay? Because you are getting reward. Louisa, you say you're looking after an elderly couple. Yes, you Virgos are perfect for that as well. You have endless patience, and that would be needed. So I'm no doubt you're doing it really well. So now the Strength card comes through, which traditionally is the Leo card, okay? And that is about that. Now, Leos can get stuck in where the rest of us fear to tread, and they just go. Aries is the trailblazer. You know, they'll set the thing going, but the Leos come behind them and carry it going. They keep it going. When the rest of us have bailed, the Leos are still there taking it. Now, you take on that bit of Leo characteristic as well in February. So along with your neatness and your tenacity, you also have that fire going for you, okay, in the month of February, sorry. So you can really move mountains, I think, on all levels in February. There's definitely that kind of feel to it. You finish off with two, I'd say a little bit more contradictory cards, a little bit more challenging cards, but I see a message in here because you get the Five of Water and the Four of Air. So you finish up the month, I think, feeling tired. You've been working hard, you've been applying yourself, you've been diligent. Now you're starting to feel a bit restless because you're wanting a little bit more opportunity and you're wanting a bit of change by the end of February. But ultimately what you're going to need to do first is take a rest or a vacation. You're going to need a rest. If you can do a week, I would recommend that. If you can't do a week, take whatever you can. Go somewhere where you can put your feet up and really just rest and relax. You are in need of a rest in February, the cards are saying. And a lot of the discontent that you could be feeling towards the end of February is due to the fact that you're actually tired, okay? And that's another thing with Virgos. You can work incredibly hard and far, and you don't even recognize that you're feeling tired because of the patience and the tenacity that you have. That can sometimes lead to not knowing that you are tired. Now, I have a Virgo moon, and I have planets, I'd say half of my houses and things are in Virgo is in them. I have that same thing. I tend to do a thing and do it and have patience and also tenacity, and then eventually think, oh my goodness, I'm absolutely exhausted. And then I hit the wall. So I have learnt over the years to sort of work sustainably, and I take breaks now and I halt before that tiredness steps in, because otherwise one can really hit the wall. So you may find, Virgos, that by the end of February, if you haven't kind of taken a break yet, you might hit the wall a little bit. So take that break. And for the rest of February, try to take breaks when you can. Try to replenish and restore your batteries. Take cat naps. Get yourself out of busyness and environment and just relax. Play nice music. Do your feet in a spa bath with Epsom salts, that kind of thing. Or you could find by the end of February you are very tired, okay? Because it's not just physical work that tires us. It's everything that's going on. Everybody's complaining at the moment of being absolutely exhausted. And it's so much information came to us in the last 2 years, and we had to make so many decisions on so many levels that most of us are tired anyway without even doing anything. So just make sure you get rest and recuperation, and take tonics, take nice natural tonics if you can as well, to help you, sustain yourself through, because it is a busy period. It's showing up as that, definitely, but you're going to get some kind of reward for it as well. No two things about it. Right, now let's have a look at relationships and see what's in store in the relationship realm for Virgo in the month of February. Right, and my moon's in Virgo, like I said, so I will pay attention here as well. Okay. Oh, we've got to make effort. Oh, okay. It's interesting. Right, that's coming up a lot lately. Okay. Right. Ooh, nice reading. Nice reading. Okay, so we start off with make the effort. So I think, like the rest of your life at the moment, there's work involved here, right? So relationships are going to need your participation. They're going to need you doing things and saying things. They're going to need you showing up in a certain way. No sitting back, relaxing, and letting things unfold, it would seem. Relationships generally in the month of January involve marriage. You're married, you're dealing with someone that could possibly be married, or you're dealing with someone where ultimately this is going to be the goalpost. Even if you don't know it now, that's where it's headed. But deeply committed relationships are showing up, and they're going to require a bit of effort on your part. So they're going to require you stepping up to the plate. They're going to require you listening to your intuition and acting on it a lot of the time. Oh, thank you, Louisa. My hair's going through an experimental stage at the moment. I kind of wash it and just leave it and see what it does. So sometimes it's really wild, and I think today was one of those days, but thank you. Okay, so now we got to keep it light. Relationships. You're going to have to show up to the party. You're going to have to do your part. You might have to step up to the plate, but try to keep the energy playful. And I think within us is going to be the tendency to do so. We're going to just kind of not want to take things quite so seriously, even make a joke about it, even turn things around and just say something really witty. Virgos are smart as well, and they can be very witty. Because interestingly enough, it is a pivotal point in relationships in the month of February. So there's some kind of, I hear catalyst, some kind of catalyst that happens in the month of February. Now, what does a catalyst do? It sets off something. It sparks something, okay? It can be adding oxygen to something that then forms fire. I think if you add water to potassium, you get sparks, right? It's that kind of thing. The thing with a catalyst is sometimes you don't recognize that's what it is. So you're chugging along in life or in this relationship, and something comes along and you don't realize it's a catalyst, but it is. But because of the lineup of cards, I'd say it's a good catalyst. And because this card is always a good card. Something sparks off in a relationship in the month of February. It sparks a relationship, or it sparks within a relationship. Interestingly enough now. Okay, so here comes this card again. The children card and the soulmate card. There are children involved here. For Louisa and I, Louisa's got a little pug, right? And that's Tiger there for me. I did remember that Sass is a pug. I remembered it correctly, didn't I? Okay, good. It's very humid here at the moment, and I think it affects my memory. Okay, so for some of you, it's literally children involved. Yeah, for others of us, we have our pets that are genuinely our children to us. Tiger is my child. There is no two things about it. Those of you who watch me regularly and who get readings from me regularly, you know all about Tiger. And somehow the children is very entwined in this soulmate story. Okay, they play a part. Because I said catalyst, there's something to do with the children, and they end up being the catalyst in the relationship. Whether they set off the relationship, set it off on a new path, something like that, or create something with the relationship. But it's divine timing at work here, so it's a good one. Okay? Now, there could be 100 different scenarios for this. It's just going to depend on each of your life story. But the children play a part, whether they're your pets or your children. They play a part in creating this soulmate relationship. Okay? Whether they take a relationship to that level, whether they show you that it is a soulmate relationship, or whether they draw in somebody that is definitely a soulmate. The pet or the child plays a part in that. Okay. So Virgos, that is your reading for the month of February. Very, very nice. Please take a break. Look after yourselves. Rest as much as you can. Take tonics if you have to. Detach if you can from the electronic things that feed you things that I was just saying this morning to somebody that I got it right. She's a pug. I love my dogs like children. Yeah, the love isn't unconditional, isn't it? One will sacrifice just about anything for them. So I was just saying to someone this morning that we're all very plugged in at the moment, right? These devices, television, everything feeds us information at all times. And even if we are not consciously processing it, we process every piece of information that comes in, and it can be exhausting. That is why so many people are saying unplug for a bit. So every single day, if you can, unplug for a bit so that you can give your brain a little bit of a break. Okay, you can give your conscious thought just a little bit of a break, and you will find that your batteries will recharge far quicker. Right, so that is your message, very specifically for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you for chatting to me. I really enjoyed it. This was a good tea party. It was the best. We'll speak again. And yeah, if you would like to order that reading from me where you get your own personal 2022 forecast, I'm probably only going to carry that through for another week or two, and then that will be done with. Then just go to my website. I will put that link in the description box below. Sending you hugs and love, and for Sass as well. For the month of February, we'll speak again soon.